At inaasahan po natin na magkakaroon din ng mga susunod na hearing ukol naman po sa ihahain ni Congresswoman Mickey Villago na House Resolution.
O dito rin natin ang usapan, Ms. King Reyes. No? Kasi mamaya ho, siyempre, ang tanong natin dito, pag kayo ba hindi nakakuha ng prangkisa, press freedom issue ba ho ito?
Maaaring yan po ang maging paninindigan ng mga mamamahayag, Your Honor.
Paano ho naging press freedom issue yun? Eh kung tinimbang ka, ngunit kulang, ano hong gagawin namin? Sasabihin namin, sapat pa rin ang timba, kahit kulang?
Your Honor, may you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
Ika nga ho, sa Tagalog, tayo naman marunong mag-Pilipino no? Pag sinabing tinimbang ka, ngunit kulang, you were weighed and you were found wanting. Yan po ay isa sa mga desisyon na posible sa kumiting ito. Kayo po ay dumadaan tayo ngayon sa isang proseso na sinuscrutinize sa inyong prangkisa, pinag-aaralan. Kung sabihin namin na makita ho ng komite na meron kayong pagkukulang at marahil ay hindi mo na dapat bigyan ng prangkisa, ito ba'y press freedom issue?
Naninindigan po ako na magiging kabahagi niyan ang issue ng malayang pamamahayag, Your Honor.
Kaya ang sinasabi nyo, pag nabigyan kayo ng prangkisa, walang issue ng press freedom. Pag hindi kayo nabigyan ng prangkisa, masama kami dahil nag-violate kami ng press freedom. Iyon po yung blackmail nyo sa amin.
I am not blackmailing this honorable body, Your Honor.
Ano ang tawag nyo ron? Kasi naririnig ko na kagad. Kung sabihin natin, hindi tayo matuloy sa pagbibigay ng prangkisa, babanatan nyo kami. Ganon ho yun.
No, Your Honor. Hindi po namin kayo babanatan. Sasabihin lang po natin kung ano ang magiging outcome ng hearings ng Congress.
Kasi siyempre sa karanasan po namin, ako po ay malapit na mag-senior citizen At since 1987, kaya memorable po sa akin yan, ako po ay kumuha ng bar noong 1987. Graduate po ako ng College of Law sa UP, kumuha ako ng bar. At yun din yung panahon na bumalik ang ABS-CBN sa ere after martial law. Ang nakalata ko lang po, sinabi ko sa sinulat ko to sa aking post sa internet, sa Facebook, 33 taon. Sinabi ko kay Mr. Mark Lopez to, 33 years na ho, walang tigil ho kayong tirahin nyo ang gobyerno, ang kongreso, kung sino man. Ang tawag nyo nga sa congressman, di ba ho? Ms. Jing, hindi ba nyo naririnig yun sa mga tao nyo na ganun ho ang trato sa kongreso ng inyong news department at sa inyong public affairs programs? Lagi hong inaalipusta ang imahe ng public servants?
Your Honor, malaki po ang respeto ko sa mga tao sa gobyerno. Like journalism, politics, and being public servants is a noble calling. At malaki po ang resources na we devote a big number of our resources to covering government institutions and agencies. Hindi po namin kayo hinahamak o nilalait or ridicule, Your Honor.
Ang sarap kong pakinggan yan Pero sa karanasan namin, parang malayo po sa totoo teleserye o Biscory, sabihin mo sa akin kung mali o tama. Lahat po ng kontrabida, masamang tao, laging congressman, governor, mayor, lagi hong gano'n na lang, ayun yung pinapalabas sa taong bayan. Ginagawa kami na ehemplo ng kasamaan. Ano ba kung nakain namin o pinakita namin sa inyo na para ang lahat po na naglilingkod sa bayan ay in the service of the Filipino people, ABS-CBN na lang, at yung mga government official, lahat abusado. Bakit po gano'n ang pinalalabas na ABS-CBN?
Your Honor, will you allow me to answer?
Opo, kaya tinatanong kayo
Opo. Your Honor, with all due respect, hindi po lahat ng aming mga kontrabida ay masasamang government official. Marami po kaming mabubuti. Pangako sa iyo, isa pa lamang, and these are roles of mayors, governors, congressmen po. Ang isang character po na di mabuti that plays the role of a government official is in no way po a representation of government officials in real life, Your Honor. With due respect po, Your Honor, marami po kaming mga nanay sa mga teleserye na nang-aapi ng mga adoptive children. Pero hindi po ibig sabihin na lahat ng nanay po sa mundo ay mang-aapi na ng adoptive children or the real children in real life. Yun
Mr.
lang
Chairman.
po, Your Honor.
Ang issue kasi rito, ang nakikita ko, na dapat mapag-usapan talaga, itong bias kasi, ang problema, dahil may mind control po, may control po sa utak ng tao, ang mass media. Kaya sa ating saligang batas, nung ito ibinuo ng mga nauna sa atin, sa mga framers ng ating constitution, ang sinabi na mahigpit ng ating framers ng constitution, mass media should be owned and controlled by Filipinos. Isa pa lang ho yan. Meron po akong sinasabi, Congress shall by law prohibit monopolies in mass media. Ang ibig sabihin, nung sa mga debate ho ng Constitutional Commission, lagi ho nilang iniisip ang impluwensya ng mass media sa pag-iisip ng taong bayan. Yun po ang responsibility ng isang network. And this is a great power that you wield that will just make or break the Filipino. And lumalabas po kasi rito, pag very powerful po kayo, eh para wala nang tigil na inaalipusta na lang ang mga opisyal ng gobyerno, ang mga mamamayan, yung mga government workers. Marami ho. Yung bang, kagaya sinabi nyo kanila, lagi kayong may fair reporting. Lagi nyo kung kinukuha yung kabilang side. Ang question, do you even air them? Kasi marami na ho kayo nasaktan na tao. Alam nyo ba ho yun o hindi?
Your Honor, may I respond? Yun hong tungkol sa pag-aalipusta sa tao sa gobyerno ay hindi po yan ang aming trabaho. Kung magkataon man lang po na hindi maganda ang aming coverage sa ibang opisyal, ito po ay dahil sa factual basis na nakikita ng aming mga mamamahayag at hindi lamang po ng ABS-CBN, Your Honor. We uncover wrongdoing
O
in
sige,
many
sige.
places.
Ano tayo? Huwag na natin paikutin masyado, no? Kasi nagbubulahan na tayo rito eh. Yung mga PR spin na pumapasok sa inyong news and public affairs, wala ka bang idea ron o meron ka idea?
Ano po yun, Your Honor?
PR.
PR?
Public relations spin ng mga spin doctors. Alam mo yun o hindi?
We guard against those, Your Honor, but we are aware that there are PR people, spin doctors, if you will, who try to request our anchors or some of our journalists to air
Tanungin
their
kita,
side.
yes or no lang, isang beses lang ha. Has ABS-CBN ever done a spin on a story na may nasaktan kayo mga tao at yung taong yun ay hindi nyo na na-air yung storya, yung side niya na storya? Yes or no? I mean, or meron ba ho? Wala. Meron ba hong pangyayari na yung spin doctor nyo, binanatan ng tao, sinubukang makipag-usap, sinubukang magpaliwanag, hindi nyo ho pinagpaliwanag? Meron ba ho?
No. We
Never
always
happened,
air.
ma'am?
We always air the side of
Never happened? Absolutely certain that you've always aired the side of the other side of the story? Absolutely?
Your Honor, there are times when the other side is not aired because they refuse to be interviewed or they refuse to give us a statement.
That is my point.
That is happening not only to ABS-CBN, Your
It's
Honor,
around the
but to
world.
other media.
It's around the world. Worldwide too eh. The unbridled power of mass media vis-a-vis all other institutions that the world has. Mawa, sa bansa natin, we have the executive, the legislative, the judiciary, and we have mass media. That's basically the fourth branch of government. Would you agree with me, Mr. Chairman? Would you agree with me, Mr. Katigbak, that probably the fourth estate, mass media, is more powerful than government itself?
I don't think we're more powerful than government, Your Honor. In fact, that's why we're here today. Because I understand that our future is in the hands of the government, in the hands of the legislature.
Ano ho kasi, when we look at this issue, at pinag-iisipan po natin how heavy this will weigh on all of us, we look at the country as a whole, and the country in the future, and how we have become from 1987 till now. Ang ginagawa ko 87, kasi for the past 25 years, kayo ho yung pinaka-monolith eh. You're the biggest organization sa buong Pilipinas on mass media. Di ba tama naman ho yun? The Philippines' largest network. Tama ho?
Tama po.
So, ang reminder ko ho nga, napakabigat ho ng responsibility ng mass media sa bansa natin. The way that people think, yung ano na uuso, kung ano sayaw na bago, kung ano ang trending, puro na lang mass media nagdadala. Tama ho, mali?
Mr. Chair, if you allow me lang to say a few words, please. No? The last 11 days po, the last 11 hearings, napakinggan po namin ang lahat ng, sa tingin nyo po, tingin po ng Kongreso, ang mga pagkukulang po ng ABS-CBN. Kami ni Mark po, we have been here 3-4 years maybe, at hindi po namin kayang sagutin ang mga nangyari before our time. Pero hindi rin kami arrogante na hindi po nakikinig sa mga sinasabi ninyo. Alam po namin na maraming kailangan ayusin, i-reform sa ABS-CBN at handa po kaming gawin lahat yan. Mabigyan lang po ng pagkakataong ituloy ang operation po ng ABS-CBN.
To the extent po, Mr. Katigbak, naaamin ka ba kayo sa mga pagkakamali na nakikita ng komiting ito? Aamin ba kayo? Aaminin nyo ba na talaga nagkamali kayo sa ilang bagay na dapat talaga hindi nyo ginawa, na talaga nakasama sa bansang ito?
Meron kaming tatanggapin na pagkukulang po, pero sinasabi po namin wala po kaming nilabag na batas.
Yun nga ho eh, no? Sa Amkara ho, wala kayong nakikita mali sa ginawa ko ng ABS-CBN?
Wala po. Sa tingin po namin wala po.
Nag-post po itong isang, anong pangalan no?
Engineer.
Anong pangalan na engineer?
Jeff Canoy.
Jeff Canoy, ABS-CBN engineer. Nag-post siya. Malungkot siyang pinapatay niya yung signal ng TV Plus ng June 30. Anong signal na
Excuse
pinapatay
me,
niya?
Congressman Remulla.
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Ang engineer po ay si Romeo Tandok Jr. Ang nag-report nito ay si Jeff Canoy, isang reporter ng ABS-CBN.
Yung reporter ng ABS-CBN, sabi niya, malungkot na pinapatay yung signal ng TV Plus. Pero, di ba ho Amkara dapat yon? Hindi ho ABS-CBN dapat na nagpapatay nun?
Your Honor, if you allow me to answer, no. Mr. Chair, yung pagpatay ho kasi ng transmitter nung araw na yon, may mga remote kami na transmitters which require physical a person to visit those sites in order to shut down the transmitters. And at that point, there were some limitations in being able to do it in a much quicker time. No? So yung napag-usapan doon was that we would shut it off from ABS-CBN because we have that capability to shut it off quickly. So yun ang naging decision at that point. Ho.
Ano ho to Mr. Lopez, Mr. Katigbak one lie will not cure another Ito kasi, ang sabi nyo, Amkara na ho ang nagbo-broadcast ng signal nyo. Malinawin natin. Totoo ba yun o hindi?
Totoo po.
Amkara na ang nagba-broadcast. Sila na ba may-ari ng lahat ng transmitter na gumagana sa kanilang panig ng mundo?
Yung equipment po, I think that's the one yung napag-usapan ho, which is still in the process of being transferred.
Oo.
But we are also...
Pero hindi pa nalilipat.
Hindi pa po. It's
Ang
ongoing.
may-ari pa rin, ABS-CBN pa rin.
Yes.
Ang lumalabas, nagpa-black time kayo sa sarili nyo.
Hindi po. Hindi po. Yes, kasi ho, the NTC originally assigned Channel 43 for the use of
Sino may-ari ng Channel 43? Sino may-ari ng frequency?
Amkara po, Channel 43.
Hindi. Ang may-ari ng frequency, taong bayan. Tama ho, mali?
Tama po. It's assigned to...
Pag inassign ng NTC yan, hindi na may-ari niya Channel 43. Inassign ng NTC sa ABS-CBN. Tama ho, mali? I think may problema yung microphone niya.
Sorry po, can I request the question?
Di ba, tinatanong ko sa inyo, sino may-ari ng frequency ng Channel 43?
Well, it's assigned to Amkara po.
Assigned to Amkara before inassign sa ABS-CBN ng NTC through the provisional authority. Tama ho, mali? Through the provisional authority, imbis na Amkara may-ari, binigay na pinagamit na ng NTC sa ABS-CBN yung frequency ng Channel 43. Am I correct?
Your Honor, can I request Attorney Uy to answer the question?
Mr. Chair, Mr.
Yes.
Chairman, the NTC assigned Channel 43 to ABS-CBN for the simulcast
Now,
of its...
assign the frequency of Channel 43 or Channel 43.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
Ano ba yung inassign sa inyo? Channel 43 or frequency of Channel 43? Magkaiba ho yun eh.
I don't know the
Channel
difference.
43 is a frequency. Are we saying that? If we're speaking the same language, I would accede to that. Is Channel 43 a frequency or a station? Para ma-distinguish po natin, para malinaw po sa isip ng taong bayan.
It's a frequency, Mr. Chair.
Oh, Channel 43 is a frequency. Sino may-ari ng frequency? Attorney.
The state, Mr. Chair.
Oh, taong bayan, the state, taong bayan na may-ari ng frequency. Di ba? So under the provisional authority issued on May 14, 2019, inassign ng NTC sa Channel 2, sa ABS-CBN, case number 87-006, provisional authority, inassign po yung frequency, Channel 43, sa ABS-CBN para mag-digital kayo. Correct?
Mr. Chairman, yes, that was stated in the provisional authority granted to ABS-CBN. However, Channel 43 was assigned to ABS-CBN even before then, Mr. Chair.
And, Attorney, remember, when this was assigned, the NTC was still under the impression, hindi pa nawawala yung impression ng NTC. Hanggang ngayon yata, hindi pa nawawala. Na magkapatid po, sister stations po, ang ABS-CBN at ang Amkara. Kasi naging subsidiary nyo siya for 24 years. Am I correct? 24 years nyo naging subsidiary ang Amkara or 23?
ABS-CBN had shareholdings in Amkara for that period, Mr. Chair.
For 23 years. 49%.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Chair.
yes.
Yes, Congressman Defensor.
with the indulgence of Honorable Remulla, kasi yung punto lang naman po ni Congressman Remulla kanina is that sinasabi walang violation. So pinoint out niya yung mismong engineer ng ABS-CBN na nag-post na ino-off niya yung signal supposedly ng Amcara. Now, Mr. Lopez is saying no, it was the signal of the other stations na dapat, well, basically it should have been off since May 5 of this year. But anyway, having said that, Mr. Chair, naka-record naman po yun eh. Ang pinagtataka ko lang po, yung engineer din kasi, siya rin ang nag-delete nung kanyang pinost. So talaga kung hindi maalis sa amin at maging sa komite, kasi may nag-send na message po sa atin, kanya-kanyang may nagbigay ng message dun sa pangyayari. But I guess, Mr. Chair, yung pong sinabi ni Congressman Remulla, nagtawag naman po ng investigation na sa NBI and they will give the respective report given this development. Tingnan na lang po natin doon because I would think, Congressman Remulla, that ABS-CBN would assert na hindi mali yung hindi yun violation at wala silang ginagawang violation. But from your observation, and I agree with your observation, in this particular case, na dito sa engineer ng ABS-CBN, may konti po ako nakikitang kamalian. Tingin ko talaga, yung assertion namin dati pa na ginagamit yung signal, ginawa niya. Kasi kung hindi, bakit niya po binaba? Bakit niya tinake down yung kanyang pinost? So, that's it, Mr. Chair. I just wanted to put the discussion again back on track on the points being raised by the Honorable Remulla on the question of the political bias, Mr. Chair.
Attorney Maxi, no? Maxi ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ang tanong dito, ang Amcara and ABS-CBN was together until 2019 as a subsidiary ba? Tama ba, Attorney Maxi?
I don't think it qualifies as a subsidiary, Mr. Chairman, because ABS-CBN had a minority stake only.
Bakit nag-oopisina ang Amcara sa ABS-CBN that whole time?
Mr. Chair, the stockholders of Amcara elected as directors of Amcara persons who were also officers of ABS-CBN.
Which is Mr. Gabi Lopez and Mr. Freddy Garcia.
At some point, Mr. Chairman, yes.
At sila rin ang pumipirma ng FS nila. Financial statement nila, di ba? Sa inyong reportorial requirements, sila pumipirma para sa Amcara?
Well, not necessarily the president or the chairman.
2016. Hindi nyo ba alam yon?
As regards the signatory of financial statements, Mr. Chairman, it's not necessarily the president or the chairman who signs those, Mr. Chair.
Di ba? May pirma sila, di ba?
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair.
May pirma. Yung nakita ko dati na financial statement ng Amcara, nakapirma ron, naka-certify doon si Mr. Gabi Lopez saka si Mr. Freddy Garcia.
They were officers before, Mr. Chairman.
So nag-oopisina sila sa inyo, sila ang nagpumipirma ng financial statement, ang lahat ng equipment na Amcara ang ABS-CBN ang bumili. Except all the equipment of Amcara Broadcasting Corporation was purchased by ABS-CBN except for the first batch of analog equipment of Amcara Broadcasting Network Incorporated. Am I correct here?
Mr. Chairman, the equipment that was purchased for Channel 43, which was assigned by the NTC to Amcara, was purchased by ABS-CBN because that frequency was assigned to ABS-CBN for the digital simulcast of Channel 2. Because it was assigned to ABS-CBN, Mr. Chair, ABS-CBN was the entity that imported and acquired the equipment.
Naturally, Attorney Maxi, naturally, when you are given the authority to go digital television, you will need a digital transmitter and digital equipment to do the same. Am I correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you had to purchase this.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So binili nyo yung mga gamit na yon. Kayo ho ang bumili.
ABS-CBN, yes, sir, Mr. Chair.
Hindi Amcara ang bumili.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chair.
And at hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin Amcara ang may-ari ng equipment.
It's in the process of being transferred, Mr. Chair. The documents have been executed, except that due to the quarantine, the documents were not submitted to the NTC for its approval. But the documents have been executed, Mr. Chair.
Pero Attorney Maxi, 24 years, almost the whole time, hanggang itong the whole 2020, hanggang sa life ng Amcara, kayo po yung black timer ng 21 hours a day, 7 days a week, for 25 years. Kayo po yung black timer ng Amcara. Yun ang inyong posisyon. Am I correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Pero walang investment na bago ang Amcara sa equipment.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I didn't understand.
Kasi hindi ka ba nagtatagalog? Hindi ka nakakaintindi?
Hindi pa nakakaintindi po. Hindi ko lang po naintindihan yung sinabi nila.
O sige, ulitin natin. Ang gamit ng Amcara nanggaling sa ABS-CBN. Ayan ang iyong sinasabi sa amin. The facilities of Amcara, gusto mo ba may English accent pa?
Kong Boying.
American accent, gusto mo?
Kong Boying, sorry po. Hearing suspended for a few minutes.
Thanks for watching.